G'day gang, Dan here, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online. And ESO Blackwood. Blackwood, the expansion, has just come out. We're going to get started into it. We're going to do the main quest, we're going to do some side quests, we might do all the side quests. And continue on this adventure that we started at the beginning of the year. The Gates of Oblivion. Alright, so first things first, let's have a look at this. A call to arms. The Chamber of Legates in Leowin seeks help in Blackwood to investigate a recent threat on former Imperial councillors that may involve Mehrunes Dagon. Seek out the leader of the Ivory Brigade in Leowin, the capital of Blackwood. I need to meet Captain Rian Liore at the city of Leowin in Cyrodiil's Blackwood region. A city councillor has disappeared, and he seeks help to investigate the situation. Accept that quest. And we shall go to this new zone. Right there, the Leowin Outskirts Way Shrine. Right. Oh, here we are. Explosions everywhere. People exploding into mounts. So just to give you a little bit of a brief, if you don't know anything about me, I typically like to play through these storylines. I like to talk to the NPCs. I like to get the dialogue. I like to get the storyline. So you'll see me interacting with them quite a bit. That's how I play this.
If the councillor is in Leowin or the surrounding countryside, the Ivory Brigade will find her. You there. A moment of your time, please.
And that's how I play most of the games on this channel. Captain.
Up now, citizen. Can't you see I have my hands full at the moment? I'm sure a guard or one of my brigadines can assist you.
I know, Everly Sharparrow.
Interesting. She arrived a short time ago with a tale straight out of a mystery novel. She said that Emperor Leovik's former steward had been murdered by the Dark Brotherhood, killed over some secret pertaining to the Longhouse Emperors.
I was with Everly when we found the steward's body.
Ah. Then you must be the associate she was waiting for. She'll be glad to hear that you've arrived. Everly presented her evidence to Councilor Leviticus, that the members of the Elder Council were in danger. He decided the threat was credible.
Where's Everly now?
Councilor Leviticus has kept her close, while the two of them try to make sense of this so-called secret. I have yet to be made privy to the details. With Jirich's disappearance, I'll send Everly to check places the councillor frequents in the city.
I heard you were looking for help. Brigadine Antonia sent me.
Why didn't you say so? Leowin's problems are legion, and now the Wood Elf Archer's predictions seem to be coming true. Damn these old Imperial secrets. Councilor Jirich has disappeared, and the Ivory Brigade is already spread too thin for my liking.
Tell me more about this Wood Elf Archer and the Imperial secrets.
The Wood Elf, Everly Sharparrow. She brought news that the Dark Brotherhood was targeting members of the Elder Council. All because of some secret of the Longhouse Emperors. We took her warning seriously, but Jirich refused Brigadine protection.
You think the Dark Brotherhood harmed Councilor Jirich?
With that guild of assassins, I'm not sure what to think. But Jirich is missing, and I don't have enough brigadines at the ready to conduct the proper search. You look capable. So, care to earn some gold and help us determine the councillor's fate?
I'll help find Councilor Jirich.
Here, let me update your map. These are places Jirich visits during her daily routine. If something befell her, it happened somewhere along this path. Meanwhile, I have Everly Sharparrow checking locations in the city. She was very eager to help.
What else can you tell me about Councilor Jirich?
Councilor Jirich was a member of the Imperial Elder Council, back when we still had an empire. Now her title is mostly ceremonial, but she continues to assist the legates by serving as an intermediary with the local nobility.
The legates?
Since the collapse of the Empire and the dissolution of the Elder Council, Leowin has become an independent city-state. Countess Caro sits on the throne, but the Chamber of Legates governs the city.
You have a countess, but the legates are in charge.
I suppose the Countess is technically the highest authority in Leowin, but she leaves the administration of the city to the Chamber of Legates. Leviticus, another former council elder, leads this august body, along with Tebeziko and Amhalu.
Tell me about the locations you marked on my map.
Councilor Jirich is a creature of habit. Her daily routine is to stroll along the river and stop to read near a cave across the way. While Everly Sharparrow examines spots the councilor frequents in the city, you should check these locations.
Tell me more about the situation here in Leowin.
On paper, Countess Caro rules Leowin, but in practice, the Chamber of Legates governs the city. Legates Tebeziko and Amhalu, and Councilor Leviticus. They handle day-to-day tasks. Me? I'm commander of the Ivory Brigade, Leowin's militia.
You mentioned your soldiers were stretched too thin?
Indeed. Since the fall of the Empire, the Ivory Brigade had to redouble its efforts to replace the Imperial legions. We maintain active defenses in the north to keep the ongoing war at bay, but we have our hands full with refugees, bandits, and such.
Ongoing war?
The Three Banners War. Let the alliances fight over the Ruby Throne as long as they leave us in peace. I just wish I had more soldiers to spare for this new threat that Everly Sharparrow brought to our attention.
Okay, find the counselor. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so over there on the other side. Let's go through here. It's some interesting headwear that guy had. Go for a little wander around the town. There's the bell tower. What do you reckon, folks? So this expansion, it pretty much just went live. And I'm actually quite surprised there's not that many people running around here. As many as I thought there'd be, but then again, having a look at the zone, it's quite a large zone. What's this? Oh, the castle. Leowin Castle Courtyard. Alright, so we want to get through and to the other side. There is an exit. There is.
I'm quite busy, Countess.
It takes us to the docks. Well, you do want to search along the river. Go for a little swim. Yeah, so we started this at the beginning of the year. We played through the Flames of Ambition Dungeon DLC, then we went through the Blackwood prologue, and here we are now in Blackwood. Coming up, there'll probably be another dungeon DLC and possibly another meaty-sized DLC. Opening up another area, perhaps, if it's going to follow on like it did last year. A lot of people gathered over there. Hajmota. Let's get a little bit of combat, eh? Okay. I feel better. Search along the river. Letter from Farulupus. Councilor Jirich, I hope this letter finds you in good health and better spirits, my old friend. Though years have passed since I was Emperor Leovic's steward and you were one of his elder counselors, I fear that the secrets of the Longhouse Emperors continue to haunt us. You and other members of the Elder Council are in grave danger. Actions that you and your colleagues performed over the years for the Longhouse Emperors have inadvertently made you targets for an as yet unknown entity or entities. Of course, we both know that you were only following orders, performing your duties. Unfortunately, those who hunt you care little for the reasons. They only want to eliminate everyone who may know even the tiniest fraction of Emperor Leovic's final secret. I wish I could provide you with more information, but for now, this is all I know. If I learn anything further, I will be in touch. For now, please be cautious and sleep with one eye open. Lupus. Look at that guy. Alright. Now we need to go and find the cave, which was marked across the river. Yeah, so like I said, I'll be engaging in NPCs. I'll be talking to them. I like to see the different conversations that you can have with them. I like to read notes. I'll do a lot of that. I probably won't read like lore books and things like that unless it's like super interesting. But it's usually stuff that's related to the quests that we're concerned with. I like to go and have a look around, see what the game developers have put in there for us to look at. To appreciate. Oh, here's the cave. Find the cave, completed. So you definitely won't see me do things like that, just clicking and then running. Chief Councilor Leviticus, while our time serving together on the Imperial Elder Council is long past, I still consider you to be both a colleague and a friend. I know I ignored the warning the Wood Elf brought you, refused to believe that old secrets still held any power, any danger. I was wrong. I received a letter from Lupus today, which, if the reports of his death are accurate, he must have sent before he was murdered, and I fear that I am being followed. I thought I caught a glimpse of a dark figure watching me from the rocks during my island walk this morning. I was so rattled by the sight that I dropped Farrell's letter, didn't realize I had lost it until I had almost reached the cave. This must be related to a project Emperor Morikar gave me some 20 years back. He needed caretakers for some sort of storage vaults, and I procured them, set up the contracts, paid the costs, but that was so long ago. Even as I write this, I can feel the noose drawing tight. If you receive this, tell the others. Convince them to heed the warning and accept your assistance. The secret of the Longhouse Emperors. I think this time it really will be the death of me, Councilor Jirich.
Pardon me, you're not the counselor.
Melona?
Apologies. I heard you stumbling about and thought it might be Councilor Jirich.
Who are you?
Oh, no one important, I assure you. I'm simply one of the counselor's aides. I help her with paperwork mostly. Run errands, that sort of thing.
Captain Rian sent me to find the counselor. He thinks she might be in danger.
She initially refused the captain's offer, but she received a letter that made her uneasy. Last I saw, she was headed back to the city by way of the Eastern Gate. But she never returned to her manor, so I came to look for her. Please, find her.
Okay. Alright, let's go. A deadly secret. Find the counselor. Find Councilor Jirich. She wasn't along the waters. She wasn't in a cave. So we'll probably work on this first step of the main quest. It looks like we got 7 parts. And as we go along, I'll probably start picking up side quests, checking out delves, that sort of thing. Talking to people like that.
Someone! Anyone! Help me!
Councilor Jirich! Oh no.
I refused to believe. But Farrell, Leviticus, they were right.
What happened to you, Counselor?
I was attacked. An assassin. You must warn the others. The counselors. Leovik's secret. It will be the death of us all.
Councilor Jirich!
Councilor Jirich! Damn, we're too late!
Everly.
Damn it. Looks like we were both too late. It's just like I expected when we found that list with all the counselors' names on it. I hate being right when somebody dies. Glad to see you made it here, by the way. Did you happen to see who killed her?
I didn't see who attacked her, but there is a note beside her body.
The mark of the Dark Brotherhood, just like Farrell Lupus. Remember I said I was going to find Leviticus? Well, I did. And turns out, he's the head of the city's Chamber of Legates. I just wish another person hadn't died because of this damn secret.
Remind me about the secret.
The secret of the Longhouse Emperors. It has something to do with the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. I think they're Daedric weapons, but that's all we know so far. Remember, I was working for Farrell Lupus. He sent me to find that strange tome.
I found a letter to Councilor Jirich from Farrell Lupus. It warned her that she was in danger.
Right, and we found that list with all the counselors' names on it. Farrell's too. The one that suggested they all knew something about the ambitions. Since Farrell was murdered, I figured the others were in danger too. Looks like I was right.
Do you know where the rest of the counselors are?
Let me have your map. This is where Councilors Faleria and Sophus were last time I checked. Go warn them. Convince them the threat is real. Then meet me at Councilor Jirich's manor in the city. Maybe we can find something more about this secret.
I'll go warn the counselors, then I'll meet you at Jirich's manor.
I'll get the city guards to come and gather the counselor's body. She shouldn't just be left out here. Then I'll head to Councilor Jirich's manor. When you're done checking on Councilor Faleria and Councilor Sophus, meet me there.
Walk me through what you know so far about this threat against the counselors.
Like I said, it all started when I found that strange tome for Farrell Lupus, and Emperor Leovik's journal. It was in code, but I got it translated. Sent me to a few hidden Imperial caches where I learned that the Longhouse Emperors had a secret.
Right. The secret concerning the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon?
Right, but it turned out I wasn't the only one trying to learn more about the ambitions. A group of cracked acorns called the Order of the Waking Flame. Fanatic Mehrunes Dagon cultists. Had to put arrows in more than one of those bastards.
So why is the Dark Brotherhood murdering the counselors?
I guess someone hired them to eliminate everyone who knows about the secret. The question is, who? And I was told by a more or less friendly Dremora named Liore that the fate of our world was at stake. So of course I want to figure this all out.
Tell me more about the strange book you found.
So Farrell Lupus hired me to retrieve a book from a retreat once used by the Longhouse Emperors. He never told me what it was, and he died before I could ask. The book is weird. It has weird pages and weird markings, and I can't read a word of it.
You never learned anything else about it?
Not much. Farrell's partner said he planned to use it to make things right, but she didn't know how. And it's Daedric, I think. I will say, carrying it, it's kind of a burden. And I've been having strange dreams. But I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, Everly, okay. Okay. A little bit of catch up there. Warn Councilor Faleria and Councilor Sophus. See where we going? Sophus? Sophus is this way? Okay. Sec. Crab kind of looks like it's having a little dance. Little dancey dance. Ah, the beautiful weather. Beautiful weather of Blackwood. Got a delve over here. And a quest for us to do a little bit later on. Let's warn the councillors first.
We weren't expecting visitors. Are you here to see the counselor?
Lunia.
Are you here to speak with Councilor Sophus? I'm afraid my husband has taken our dog for a walk. Is there something I could help you with, perhaps?
I need to find the counselor. He may be in danger.
Danger? What are you talking about? Does this have something to do with that letter? And who are you, by the way?
Captain Rian sent me to check on Councilor Sophus.
Captain Rian? I see. Well, if the Ivory Brigade sent you, my husband likes to walk our dog Chero along the tree line. Go on and find him. I'll wait here in case he returns.
You mentioned a letter?
My husband, Valen, received a letter from an old friend this morning. Lupus, Emperor Leovic's steward. I could see that whatever was in that letter upset him, but he didn't want to discuss it, and I didn't push him. Now please, go find him.
This morning? The sealed scroll actually contains 2 sheets of parchment. The first sheet bears the seal of Councilor Sophus and reads, "Mages employed for the construction of the new vaults. Make sure they are eliminated after the work is completed. There can be no loose ends left dangling. Arconia, Pera, Thrasius, Aether." They're the mages. The second sheet bears the seal of Emperor Leovic and reads, "Councilor Sophus, one last vault needs to be established. Have your remaining mages cast the necessary spells to transfer the vault to the location I have selected? You will find the information you need in the coded line below. Do not fail me." The next lines are written in Imperial code. Oh, let's go find Doggo. Dude's just walking his dog around. Oh no, Counselor. Where's the dog? What happened to the doggo? Oh.
What's taking you so long? They should... Valen! No! Oh, Valen! Oh, my love! What happened? I thought Captain Rian sent you to protect my husband!
I was too late. He was already dead when I found him.
You know, Valen acted strange after the letter from Lupus arrived. He didn't tell me what it said, and I never asked. Before he left today, he gave me a sealed scroll, said to give it to Councilor Leviticus if anything ever happened to him.
A scroll?
A scroll, sealed and bearing my husband's stamp. Take it. Give it to Councilor Leviticus. I hope it helps catch whoever murdered my husband. I'll summon the town guard. They'll help me with my husband.
Alright, well, that's one. Warn Councilor Faleria probably should get there super quick. She's all the way on the other side, okay. Let's see if there's any additional here. While Everly investigates Councilor Jirich's manor, I need to warn 2 other councillors, Councilor Sophus and Councilor Faleria, about the threat on their lives. It's actually quite cool how much extra information there is in the game that you may never have ever seen. One is having conversation, but also quest text, which updates quite regularly, and it's just... yeah, it's really cool to see the extra effort that's been put in. Oh. Yeah, so there's all these side quests, which I do actually want to do. But I just want to get this first part done.
Stay alert. I have it on good authority that I'm in danger.
Of course, Counselor.
Look there. That's the one what bested Captain Blackheart and banished his crew.
Correct.
Step back and state your business. I have every reason to believe that my life is in danger. If you so much as make a threatening gesture, the Brigandine will dismember you. He has very strict orders on that regard.
I'm working for Captain Rian, Liore. I was sent to tell you the threat is real.
I was beginning to suspect as much. Very well. Tell me everything that you have learned. Leave nothing out. I want to hear it all.
The Dark Brotherhood has already murdered Father Lupus and Councilor Jirich.
Lupus? Emperor Leovik's old steward? And Jirich as well? Gods, they are targeting the Elder Council. Anything else? Tell me. The slightest detail could mean the difference between life and death.
Well, we think it has something to do with Leovik's secret. Something called the Four Ambitions.
The ambitions? I heard that term once before, years ago. I must go to Tidewater Cave. I have a cache hidden there, and I need to check my records. Meanwhile, I suggest you find Jirich's files. She kept them in a hidden compartment in her nightstand.
Your records include information on Leovik's secrets?
Possibly. I oversaw the Imperial Treasury, so my records deal with expenditures and collections. I have documents going as far back as Emperor Morikar, possibly even Durkarach, and I know I saw that term someplace. I will see what I can find.
How well did you know Councilor Jirich?
Extremely well. We were rivals as well as colleagues on the Elder Council. It was that way between all of the councilors, I suppose. Her death is a tragedy, however. I will miss her.
Watch yourself, stranger. I'm part of Councilor Faleria's personal guard. I will not hesitate to cut you down if you threaten her.
Big, big man. Big man with a big helmet. With the old brush in the helmet. Oh, I'll tell you what. Bit of tough guy talk, eh? Does he actually, does he know who we are? Does he even realize what we've done? In all those expansions, how many times we've saved Tamriel? Oh, fair income, this fella. Oh well. Oh well. He does have the helmet. Let's go investigate Councilor Jirich's manor, which is... Oh, we're going inside. Of course we're going inside. Into Leowin. Right. What are you doing? Oh, you're guild traders, okay. Whistling there at me. Rothleg? Why is that name familiar?
Can you believe that some Nibonese make a hobby out of arranging marriages? You heard me correctly. A hobby, not a paid profession. The only thing worse is planning weddings. Who would volunteer for that?
Why is that? Maybe it's nothing. I've met a lot of characters across all these expansions. Milona.
Poor Councilor Jirich. What happened to her? It's so awful. I was the last one to talk to her. I should have gone with her. I should have been there when it happened.
It's alright, Milona. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, hey! Over here!
Oh, hey, how you going? What's happening, Everly?
I'm glad you're here. I've been searching all over, but I could use your help. This place is huge. Why do rich people need so many rooms? Oh, but tell me, did you warn the councillors like I asked?
Faleria has protection and is going to search her records, but I was too late to save Sophus.
Sophus is dead? Damn! Was it the Dark Brotherhood? What am I saying? Of course it was. I've torn this place apart, but so far I haven't found anything related to Imperial secrets or the ambitions. Maybe you can spot something I missed.
Councilor Faleria told me Jirich kept records in a hidden compartment in her nightstand.
I knew you'd be a help, but I didn't expect you to just have the answer the moment you walked in. Good job! Councilor Jirich's bedroom is upstairs. Let's see if we can find that hidden compartment.
Right, let's have a look. Hopefully the 1,000 other people that have come through here haven't disturbed the evidence. Councilor Jirich's records. Here we go. Councilor Jirich, it is time to rally the caretakers and move the ambitions. The new vault locations should ensure their safety and keep them hidden until I or the High Priest call for them. The forces loyal to the traitor Varen draw ever closer, and we cannot allow the ambitions to fall into their hands. This is your official order. Act immediately. This line is written in a complex imperial code. Emperor Liore.
A hidden compartment? I love it! I mean, I hate that people have died, but... so, what did you find?
It's an order from Emperor Liore. He told Jirich to move the ambitions, but the last line's in code.
Let me see that. That's a code, all right. Some of the other documents I found use something similar. You know, I'm really starting to hate all this secrecy surrounding the ambitions.
Your brother Baragon helped us before. Do you think he can decipher it?
I'm almost certain of it. And Councilor Leviticus knows my brother. We talked about him a bit when I arrived. If there isn't a qualified scribe nearby, I can send for my brother. Let's go to Leowyn Castle and talk to Leviticus.
Sounds good. I'll meet you at Leowyn Castle.
I can't help feeling that once we solve the secret of the Longhouse Emperors, we'll know how to stop the Dark Brotherhood from murdering any more of the councillors. I'll see you at the castle.
I'll see you there. As soon as I read... No, I don't need to... Why is red meat in a cabinet? Who does that? Who does... This person does it. This councillor did it. I'll read some books. That one's empty because she threw everything on the ground. Alright, let's get out of here. To the castle.